Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. It's Friday. Happy Friday. And we are looking at DXY on a daily time frame because this is probably one of the most important things I want to point out for whatever is happening to your portfolio over yesterday to today. One thing you should see is that Dixie is coming right to the consolidation area that we expected. It did not break down. We're looking for this for it to be sideways and up. If that occurs, we should be looking on downside on crypto and tech stocks. And we're kind of already getting that downside on the stock market and crypto because interest rates are projected to be 0.5 and more, and then that's coming at like 10 days. And then after that, they're looking for additional 0.5 increases and more if necessary. And Dixie right here, as it's going down, okay, you can see that it's making a higher low, meaning even though it pulled down to this level, it's still extremely bullish. All the EMAs are crossing bullish, and then that will basically make this have that nice leg up, and that is going to give us more pain on crypto and tech stocks. That's already occurring. So what's going on is people are front running the market because they are already agreeing with the thesis of this going up, and they are de-risking themselves right now because why are they going to wait for this to happen before they get out of their position? People with real big money are making their moves, and you're seeing those splashes in the market from yesterday to today. And New York started it, and then Asia continued it. If Dixie starts getting a pullback out of this triangle, we have a saving grace opportunity for a dead cat bounce. But even on a 4-hour time frame, this thing is pretty much consolidating exactly what we were expecting for like how many days now. So it's like we just, I don't want to be freaking an ass about it, but logically, we knew this was coming. If you're not in a position to handle this, next time you will be. You're learning your lesson right now because a lot of euphoria, a lot of bull mentality on all other markets right now is getting slapped very, very hard. And that's how trading works. It's easy to long. Can you survive a consolidation and chop? Are you ready to not be over leveraged long where you don't get liquidated on a little bit of a retrace? That's the situation. Now let's go to what you guys actually want to see. Let's go to Bitcoin on a daily. And I'll just say that the whole week we were talking about not making that death cross of the daily under the daily candle under the 200. And we were doing that. And then I was like, don't bring the 21 EMA underneath. Because all this is just a front run of the death cross. So give me a second as this comes up. Another thing, while everything populates, you know that, hey, this was the level not to break down under, this 200 EMA. As we were flirting with this level, we were holding it above that level. So people and I myself was like, hey, let's take a long here. As soon as we broke down, I mean, that was the opportunity to take that next long over here at this previous consolidation. And then I said after that, the next place is going to be this area right here. So we're actually trickling down to that level, and maybe that level or a little bit above will be where we find our next resistance. I was looking at 18.7, 18.8 to almost like 17,000. So that's where we're headed until we get to a pivot. There's no idea as to like how low we can go. You can do some calculations. I have some calculations. Boom. So stuff like this you can do to see where we can stop. This is all obviously done now. I have another chart obviously for members. So you can trade accordingly. Right now, we are past yesterday's low, and if we are closing this daily candle like this on the bearish control zone, more than likely tomorrow we'll be looking for a little bit more lower. And this weekend is going to get nasty. I'll just say that right now. All the selling that's happening right now, okay, they're doing it, but what's going to happen on the weekend when all the selling is gonna be with low volume environment. So hopefully we get that dead cat bounce up to 21.3, and then we can decide if we're gonna go down or not. But to test into 21,000 to 21.3 is a logical thing because we came down really fast. So any rally that does occur is probably going to be a shorting opportunity. And if you're scalping longs, I mean, you definitely want to get out at 21 to like 20,800, 20,900 to 21.3 is like a little area that you are going to get some fireworks eventually. As this daily closes, if this 21 EMA crosses this 200 EMA, let's just like, say a few words in remembrance for Bitcoin, because it's going to cause another leg down. And anything that we have up will be dead cat confirmed for further chop to the downside. And then I'll be much more confident that we're coming to attack this area. Okay? So be careful and cautious of your leverage. We are now breaking the $1,000 range, like I was saying. So you can't even be on 10x leverage. So be very, very cautious how you're trading and careful because you don't want to give back all these gains that you made so easy. You don't want to give it all back to the downside because you don't know how to trade consolidation or chop. So yeah, if you're interested in learning how you could learn to trade a consolidation or a chop, such as a straddle or a strangle option, or like trading in like a channel or like a consolidation pattern, feel free to join us. We have a Discord server that we have multiple excellent traders, over 100 of them, all looking at different analysis like Elliott waves. They're looking at liquidity maps, heat maps. They're looking at fibs. They're looking at patterns, like Elliott waves. I said already, but like not only Elliott waves, but like consolidation patterns, like butterflies, sharks, expanded flat, etc., etc., etc. If you want to know the other variable ways that Bitcoin behaves, feel free to join our Discord server. The link is in the description below. Press the like button, the subscribe button, leave me a comment, a question. If you have another asset you want me to cover, leave it in the comment section below. I'll get back to you in the next video. The link to the Discord server is in the video below. Feel free to join. And yeah, talk to me. I'll be there all day. If you need help with your position, message me today and I'll answer. I'll be there. And at night tonight at 8, when the daily close happens, I will be on for an hour for live. So feel free to talk to me live. And yeah, I will discuss whatever you guys want to discuss for that hour. Open to everyone. Aside from that, guys, I'm going to go to a 4 hour and give you a possible plan for today. As you see, I have this marked out already, the 16.9, but this 4 hour level was what I was looking for yesterday anyway. And around here, 19.7, we can look for a possible bounce back up to that $20,800 level, my infamous $20,800 level, where you saw a little bit of wiggle too, by the way. And that might be an area where you get a dead cat bounce. So that's an area where if you get up to it, you should take your profit on your long scalp. You should probably take a hedge short. So that way, if this comes back down, you can close that short at profit and protect your long in case we want to flush it down over the weekend. Okay, that's one of the options you have. Other than that, you can just wait and see how this 4 hour closes. Until the 4 hour closes above 21.3, we're not looking for upside. So you can wait until the 4 hour closes above 21.3, and then you can take your long with the stop loss under 20,800, and you could ride this up. So those are possible trades for you to have. Obviously, I would not tell you to short the bottom here. That's psychotic because all the profit is already gone, and more than likely people are taking profit on their shorts right now. I closed my short on ETH, which I'm going to show you next. But right now, the selling volume is still pretty high. Until this subsides, it can go lower. I would not try to play cute with this. You have 22 minutes on the 4 hour close. The 4 hour close is holding out here on support. Next 4 hour can open and actually start lunging up to that level. So, you know, the trade is up to you. If you don't want to do anything, wait for the weekend. But as a scalper, for me, I know that that's a good area for me to long. And then if I need like, you know, like guidance, you can turn on, oops, not that. You can turn on indicators to see, hey, where you could be looking for a possible trade. And like I said, between 20,800 and 21.3, I'd be looking for that shorting opportunity. If we get as high as 22.6, obviously I'm going to short that as well. So right now, the path to least resistance is finding support here, and then it's going to be up. Right now, we're going to grind this out though, so don't just think it's going to be instant. But I am expecting upside action coming into New York Open from people buying the dip. It's going to be pretty much short-lived, but market maker sees that everyone is short. It's in his best interest to rise the market to liquidate the late shorts who are panic shorting at the bottom. Uh, yeah, that's basically all I have for Bitcoin. I'm going to go to ETH, and then I'm going to put this video out ASAP because I know everyone wants to see some logical TA. Oh, man. Can't wait to find a good thumbnail. Where is our ETH? Interesting. I don't have ETH here. Why? Let's go over here. And then I'm trying to find a clean chart, basically. I don't want to have all my TA shown on there. I'm keeping a lot of my stuff for members only, if you haven't noticed. Uh, they are the ones who are supporting me, making sure that I continue to do this long term. So, I mean, obviously, I have to reward them accordingly. Everyone who was on my live session yesterday, remember how I pointed out this 1350 level? I mean, we're pretty close to it. And close enough is close enough, but this is what I was waiting for last night. And yeah, this is why I don't want to show. Don't want to show all my stuff. So basically, at this point, what I'm looking at right now is I'm looking for the daily close. If daily close was like this, I'm looking for lower into the weekend. If we can close above 1405, I'll be looking for us to do that dead cat bounce into 1475, 1480, and then I'll be looking for my short in that level between 1480 to 1500. And basically from there, I will see where we consolidate. Because if we chop, 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 consolidate and not break between under 1300, sorry, 1350, we can use that opportunity to scalp along. It will be a higher low, like looking left. It'll be a higher low over here. And then you can look at this inverse head and shoulder playing out. And all we did right now is just take out all the over leveraged longs, but we're still bullish as long as we could hold this level here and then go sideways and up. That's kind of what I'm looking for. But I am aware that as the daily closes, right now we are looking for further downside. Right now, we're in bearish control zone. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. On the 4 hour time scale, we are already under the level that I was looking at Bitcoin. So it's already showing you that, hey, this is a little bit weak. I did take long off 1420. I did add lower as we dumped. And as we came into profit, I actually closed out like 80% in profit. I'm holding 20% of my trade. And the entry was at 18 or 1380. 1385-ish or some shit like that. I don't know. But I'm long from like right over here somewhere. So I'm not really tripping. I had a long and a short from last night, like around over here somewhere. And then I just closed my short in the morning when I woke up. I showed all the members what I was doing. Then I answered some questions, and now I'm making the video. So another reason why you should be a member is because you always have first priority, and you get to know exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing, so you can take that and use it to your own trading plan however you want. Right now, I'm waiting to see this volume slow down on the selling side. We got 18 minutes for this next candle. If the next candle opens and we see some buys, I'm looking for that first tap of 1405, then 1480. Everything right now is very, very like looking bad. The warning was under the 200 right here. But if you look on the daily, no switch back, we're right freaking there for doing the death cross. So to avoid this death cross, price needs to just shoot up and literally liquidate every short. So let's see if a fancy news article comes out or something to basically make buyers come, because right now it's all people getting sold off. We're probably gonna come at least like, 1350 to 1300 is kind of where this is gonna poke to, and then consolidate and reverse. So like I said, I'm already long from 1380 something. I'm already underwater. I'm not gonna take a short until I get higher. If we get lower, I'll be long. I'll be taking long because I know not to go like a goofball all in expecting like this is a reversal. No, I will always keep a little bit of my money in the market in my position, but I've got to keep like 80% on the side for adding on, because right now we're trending in to the downside. We're not consolidating. During consolidation times, I go like 100x every way. I won't care. Right now, I'm like no, I'm like 45x. I even stepped my own leverage down from 100x to half because I know that what's going on, and I'm not gonna be a victim. I'm just gonna go according to my plan. So be careful, control your greed. Low lev is good. You can use very low lev and get into your entries here. And then when we pump up, you can increase your leverage and add on, okay? You don't need to have everything right here and then get liquidated on a $10 pop, because the market maker is so horny right now. He's letting everyone stack on and he's going to liquidate. He's not pushing all the way down right away. It's because he is fighting his own order book because there's no buyer. So as he's selling, he's creating these large candles to the downside. He needs to let retail like New York open, buy it up, and then he can dump it so he can at least get more of his shit sold. Otherwise, if he sells right now and no one's buying, he's selling against himself and getting worse and worse exit price, basically eating away at whatever profit he had and then eating out of his capital more than he really needs to. If he's just patient and not just dump in one candle, he can wait for buy up, dump again, wait for buy up, dump again, wait for buy up, dump again, consolidate. That's what this was. This was Wyckoff accumulation for a short. And now you've got your first distribution, like first real distribution. But really it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we might get a 6, 7, ABC flat, and then a reversal, or we get ABC continuation to the downside. Because another nasty thing I'll point out, and I don't like doing this shit, guys, but dude, Daddy AJ needs to keep everyone in check and logical. Can you show me where the uptrend is on this chart? When did we reverse? Because in my eyes, all I see is lower highs. And on a weekly, we rejected at 1725, where I shorted anyway. I shorted that 1725 when we got it, and I closed it like $100 under. But I also had that short. I could have just held it all the way there. But you guys see that I trade every day, and I trade the chop every day. Selling has not subsided on a weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame, you're under 21. This was all I was warning of this already. So if it's happening now, why are you like panicking? Wait and look for support. If ETH really wants to hurt everyone, we never took the lows out on ETH. We did on Bitcoin. It can come and take that out. Are you ready for $900 ETH? That's the question. I am. Are you? Because if you have like the mentality of having a stop loss right here, like everyone else probably does, like right under this wick, just get ready for that thing to get tapped. I mean, how far are we? We're like $500 away. That's nothing, guys. That's nothing. It's gonna hurt Bitcoin and ETH at the same time, but this is something that they love doing because they own as much ETH as they have. They can see their portfolio going down, but they don't care about the dollar value. They're in it for the long run, right? So as this is going down, they have cash on the side. They're just accumulating, accumulating, accumulating. They're letting you sell that limited supply to them because they can't mine this. They can't print this. They have to shake you out of the market to accumulate. They're mining it already. They are the main miner. They're holding it already. But the last bit of it that's in your retail hands, this is what's going on. The OGs themselves are shaking you out because they themselves are accumulating. They bought over here. I mined Ethereum at $30, homies. At $30 is where I was mining ETH. So all this exuberance is not a care in the world for us because we made our money, we took our money, we shorted. Like this is only for you retail people. So as this comes down, I'm that much more excited to buy. I'm not panicking. I don't care. I have plenty of liquidity on the side for this shit. I've been warning you guys for this. Now it's time to put your money where your mouth is. Let's see how many people who was bragging about their money that they were making all the way up here. Let's see what they're talking about as we go down, and let's see, this is why my group and my channel will be growing and have value. It's because we enjoy days like this. This is an opportunity for us. For everyone else, they're going to be panicking. They're going to be selling the bottom. They're going to be shorting the bottom. They're going to give up everything that they made from the beginning, first 3 months of the year in the first like week of March. That's how sad that is. So it is what it is, guys. It's a zero-sum game. Somebody has to lose money to make money. Congrats to Sarah, who made at least 5 figures yesterday. She made 5 figures in profit yesterday, and she's only been a member for about, I want to say, 10 days, 15 days. So that just goes to show you, in time, you will get it. It takes a little bit of time. No, you're not going to be getting everything in 10 days. But if you actually try and apply yourself, look at Jason, look at Jamie, look at Candace. There are successful traders and members that already were smart individuals. All they needed was a little bit of guidance. And they've completely adopted their own system now in trading. You know, that's the goal. Learn from me, add it to your already profitable strategy, become even more profitable, send me feet pictures. Thank you. All right, guys. Have a great day today. Be safe. I will see you later tonight. I will see you in the Discord if you're here. Remember, the link to the Discord channel is in the description of this video below. Be safe. Stay alive. We're going to be doing Weekend Warrior mode this weekend. Get ready to get lit. I don't think this Saturday is going to be sideways. I think we are going to see a huge volatile shakeout this weekend due to the fact that the crosses are going to happen. If by Sunday the price action isn't above those levels I gave you, we will get those crosses on Sunday, and then Monday can be very bloody. So be prepared, be ready. I don't want to scare you, but follow along with the daily videos and you'll see what I'm looking at day by day, every day, and we can go from there. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Be safe. Talk to you soon.